And we are live. Hey, you guys. We just have somebody walking in the door right as we go live. Hey, bud.
Hi.
How's everybody doing? Let's get everybody in here. Hey, Red. Hey, James. Hi, Armani, Wendy, Mackay. Nath, we love you too. Dark Legend says Stuff and Things. It's Stuff and Things with an A, actually.
Hey, DJ, what's going on?
Hi, Donna. Hi, Katie.
Katie's here. There we go with the Marvel Hawkeye reaction. We'll get to that. Well, thank you.
Well, yeah, I'm glad to see that everybody's doing good. I'm glad to see you guys popping in. We just wanted to kind of give you guys a quick update because we are getting ready to watch The Walking Dead tonight. So we are super excited about that. We are actually starting that here in about an hour or so. The brand new episode of The Walking Dead in a live reaction.
Yes.
It's going to be epic. And we want to see you guys there, of course. I mean, obviously. But we also wanted to kind of
talk about the last episode.
Talk about the last episode a little bit and what kind of happened there. And maybe, well, I guess we could save our predictions for the actual, when we actually watch it. You know what I mean?
We're doing predictions.
When we watch it, maybe we should. But right now, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened. We did do a rewatch of the last episode, episode 8, last night, or was it the night before? The night before last night. And I think it was a good idea to do that.
Yeah, that was my idea.
That was Steve's idea, and I think it was a good idea because it reminded us of
just how tense everything is and what is going to be leading into this new episode. So the one thing I kind of wanted to start with was just how badassery Rosita was when the house was kind of getting overran, and she went out and she just went Rick Grimes.
That's exactly what she did. She pulled a Rick Grimes.
Oh yeah.
And she did
But the weird thing is, they did a cut scene away, and it went back to the Leah and the Pope and the Daryl saga, which we're going to get to, and it just cut from her tearing these zombies that were just getting ready to bombard the house and get in, and she goes out, she starts just meleeing the walkers.
Yes.
I almost said zombie. I did say zombies.
Yeah, and I remember when we originally watched that episode that when she came back in, she really reminded us of Michonne with the whole the silhouette of her standing there with what looked like a katana, but it wasn't. But she's on that level though.
Well, yeah, I mean? And it almost kind of gave what I feel a prelude to what we're going to see.
Yeah.
And so I will throw in some of my predictions as far as what's coming, later on. I have no idea. This is just my gut feeling. I think that we're going to see Rick and Michonne at some point in the last phase.
Right, but not in the second part. I don't think it'll be in this part.
No.
But
I feel very strongly that we're definitely going to get something that we all want, and it's going to be a Hail Mary, a beautiful pass, and a touchdown.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
I agree.
So Leah and Daryl.
They left off on not good terms, I would say, obviously. There's been some contention pretty much all of the first part of that season with where it was going to end up, because we know that Daryl was wanting to protect his family, Maggie, all of them.
And
Leah was wanting to protect her family, and the way it went down in the last episode, it was basically Leah drawing a line in the sand.
I feel like Daryl was giving 60 where Leah was giving 40 in my eyes.
Okay.
Because, you know, he had the talk, and she actually said, you know, in that episode, what it would be like if we had never left the cabin.
Yeah.
And I think
She
that
did.
really hit Daryl in the feels. And yeah, obviously that is not meant to be. I'm really curious to see what these two. This is going to be contentious.
It's
big
going to
time.
be, yeah.
She drew a line in the sand. I mean, she said literally that Daryl killed Pope.
Meaning that he's going
she
to
was
be
the one that did it.
public enemy number one,
Mhm.
according to her the rest of her family members.
Right, right.
And yeah, so that's basically saying like you best go and best not show your face around here again
Because he did keep that from her. You know, when he told her that his family was amongst the walkers and whatnot, she felt betrayed in that moment. So I'm trying to look at it from her eyes, but I'm also looking at her decision making in killing Pope, her family, okay, and
because he had changed so much and he was putting the rest of her family in danger at that point, not caring about human life at that point.
right.
And I think that's why she made that decision.
Well, I feel Pope's decisions led to Leah's demise with, you know, to his demise.
With their relationship.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elle. Appreciate
All
it
these
so
things
much.
were hitting her at once, and I'm trying to be a little bit cognizant of where she was mentally. And
But at the same time, though, like when Daryl first ran into Leah again, it was under like suspicious circumstances to where he didn't know fully if he could trust her. And it took some time for him to
feel it out.
To feel it out
and
because
him putting himself in that position, she had a chance at one point when Pope came up and was talking to her and said, "What are you guys talking about?" And she said, "Family." That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And in reality, he had already told her that his family, that was his family out there, that they're fighting. So, yeah, I could see her point of view. I see Daryl's point of view. It's a very fine line that was driven into the sand.
I can see the argument or each side. I can see each side and I can understand each side, and that's why it kind of is more difficult, I guess, because I don't want anything bad to happen to Leah. Like, I get it. What she did to Daryl was she drew that line in the sand and basically put Daryl's life in even more danger.
When she lit the Hawaka, is it the I can't
Hwacha.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That was meant to kill.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where we kind of left off, but I'm going to back up a little bit because after that cutscene, Rosita just kills all these walkers that are getting ready to come in. We go to the, you know, Daryl scene, what we just talked about. Then it cuts back, and there's more walkers coming into the house, and Judith is down in the basement with Gracie, and I'm like, where's the parent? Where's the parent at? Why are we not together? Why are they in a flooding basement, now locked in?
I think everything was kind of happening so fast, but I agree that I feel like at least one of the adults should have been just like assigned to watch what the kids are doing, because at one point Gracie was standing in front of the window, which drew a bunch of walkers to the house, which is why they got into this position.
Right.
I mean, granted, the wall came down, right? So that it was going to happen anyway. But
the more quiet they would have been,
it could have bought them more time.
Yeah.
And so, it would be smart to have somebody kind of on the kids to make sure they're not doing anything that could cause.
Well, now they are. They're in a basement and it's flooding, and I don't like it because we have
Yeah.
Judith down there and Gracie,
Yeah.
and this is, I mean, there's nothing more important than, I feel, definitely Judith for sure because, well, let's just admit,
I mean,
she's caught our heart and attention, and
Yeah.
Gracie as well, and she's kind of innocent to all this.
she's definitely much more innocent than Judith in the sense that Judith can defend herself
Mhm.
better.
Mhm.
I don't think Gracie has that mental capacity just yet. I think she's trying though. Like obviously she's trying. That's why she went down in the basement, right? In the first place was to find a weapon.
Right,
So
right.
she's trying because she wants to be like Judith.
But these, these little hiccups is what's going to lead to, I hate to say it, but, are we going to lose Gracie? Are we going to lose, because The Walking Dead doesn't pull punches, and they don't really,
Yeah.
look at Glenn, look at the Flower Girl.
I mean, it's a good point.
But the women in this, I'm just going to say this. I have really loved the characters of Carol and Rosita and Michonne and
The Maggie,
Maggie.
Yeah,
Oh my God!
that
Boy,
is.
I was trying to think of her name, and all these names I tend to get lost in the shuffle. But
That is one of the great things about The Walking Dead is all of the just really strong female characters.
absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely.
strong male characters as well. But I'm glad that The Walking Dead shows the balance
Well,
there.
you can tell. I've been waiting for this episode for. It really started to hit me hard in the past week.
Yeah.
Didn't even want to watch the Super Bowl because I wanted to watch this show.
Yep.
I'm excited about it. I'm in. I am fully into watching this and seeing it through. And I don't know. It's just we fell in love with it. Just to be able to talk about the last episode and some of the things that we remember. Excuse me. And whatnot. I enjoy doing that. I really do.
And I saw BB8 had asked, will episode 9 reaction be on YouTube this week or next? It'll be going up the same time that it airs on AMC for everybody. So
yeah, we don't want to
Sunday
spoil.
night. We don't want to spoil
not gonna
anybody
do that.
that doesn't have access to it early. So it'll be going up on Sunday night.
But you're willing to come watch it with us tonight.
But yeah, we
because
are watching it tonight. Come on
I'm
over.
telling you right now, the level of excitedness for me is an 11, and it might be a 12. So I can't even tell you how much I've waited for this, and I'm sure all of you as well. I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Well, and not to mention this, like the next couple weeks is going to be huge for us over on Patreon because we have so much stuff happening within the next couple weeks.
So many things ending, so many things beginning.
Yeah, The Walking Dead is coming back tonight. Okay, and then
we're starting Fear. We've already started.
Well, we've
Fear
already
again.
started Fear again, but we're doing
Season
episode
3.
3 of season 3, and then Lost this week, the finale.
That's it. This is it.
Tuesday we have one episode, and then Thursday the huge grand finale.
And we're going to take our time with it and have a lot of fun with that because Lost has been an amazing journey, and I don't even know what in the hell is going to go on yet with that.
Right.
I'm trying to rack my brain, and I don't have any answers, but hopefully by the end of this, everything comes together and I can rewatch it and see what I've missed or whatever, because I'm picking up some of what they're laying down, but they're still throwing curveballs in that with Lost.
And we have a watch party this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Venom and Venom 2.
Yes.
And a watch party this weekend on Patreon. Also, Spider-Man No Way Home. Coming before the end of this month. So we'll be watching that whenever it's available live on Patreon as well. And then
it'll get edited down.
Starting in March, beginning of March, first weekend of March, we will be starting Lord of the Rings, which we have neither one of us have seen
No.
any of it. Granted, we've seen like memes and like, no basic small little info because there's no way you can miss some of that stuff. But we've never actually watched the movie, so we're going to be watching that.
I haven't even seen memes, to be honest. I really don't know what to expect.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going into this blind, and I think it's going to be amazing because we do know that there's a Lord of the Rings show coming out by the end of this year, I believe.
We've been strongly recommended to watch it.
So we've been
strongly
recommended.
And to be honest with you, at first, I wasn't really excited about ever watching that. I'm going to be very honest. So we're going to find out if this is something that I'll enjoy.
We're going to find out.
Or not enjoy. And I'm going to be honest about it. If I like it, I'll like it, and I'll tell you. But if I don't, I'll be like, I don't know. But I'm excited about Lord of the Rings. I heard, they've spent a tremendous amount of money on things that are coming out. So, yeah, I do want to see what it's all about. I'm curious. I really don't have much of a clue as to that. The other thing, Lost is coming to an end.
Yes.
And so begins a new journey. And we're excited to say that Ozark will be replacing Lost. I'm excited about that one.
So this week we will be finishing up with Lost. So this week on Thursday we will be watching the finale of Lost. So then that means that next week we will be starting Ozark and over on our Patreon, our live reactions. Episode 1 is already up. You guys know about that. We've already watched the pilot episode.
Yes.
So on Tuesday of next week, we'll be starting episode 2 of Ozark for you guys to watch live with us. So it's going to be a crazy and amazing couple weeks, months going into this whole entire year. It's going to be really amazing.
And I keep saying this, there's so much coming back.
Yes.
Stranger Things, The Boys. I mean, where do you start? We still have Marvel going on. And we're going to explore all that as well. The thing of it is, there is some side shows off of Marvel that we may not be able to get to simply for the fact that we don't have the editing power to do it. We can film all day, but that doesn't mean it's going up because there's a lot of editing that goes, and we have to.
Time-consuming part is the editing part. So
I'm just being honest.
Watching it is one thing. Editing it is a whole nother thing. So, yeah, a lot of people don't understand that the editing portion of what we do is very time-consuming. It takes a long time. So please be patient with us on that. We will try and get to things as fast as we can. We have to be careful this year because there's a lot of new stuff. A lot of our old shows coming back.
We do know, like I said, what's replacing Lost. We know that.
Yeah.
We have also agreed upon doing Westworld as well.
Yes.
Now, when that takes place, I'm going to leave that up to her because I don't know when she's planning on sliding that in. But we're always going to have a full plate. So if you can't get to your shows, we're going to try. We're going to try and get more editing help. And we have a bunch of stuff that's sitting actually movie-wise ready to be edited as well.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of stuff that just hasn't came out that we just have to, we can't buy time.
Yeah, I wish we could, but we can't. Yeah. Corey Herman says, just found your channel. Big hello from Louisiana.
Yes, we were planning on...
Rub it in, Corey, that you live in Louisiana, because we were supposed to go on our summer vacation to New Orleans, and it fell through, but now we're going someplace else. But yeah, I'm not too happy about the fact that I don't get to go to New Orleans, because I really want to go to New Orleans.
But we got a nice place. For
Z, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name because I will destroy it, literally. Thank you so much. You guys should watch Attack on Titan. Is that an anime? ? Because if it is, that's probably a no from me. Sounds like an anime.
I don't know.
I think it's an animal.
I've never heard of it before, to be honest with you. But I like the sound of Attack on Titan.
I'm pretty sure it's anime. Yeah. But yeah, I would really love to visit Louisiana, specifically New Orleans one day.
Got a couple questions here. How many shows can you do in a week, 7 days? We can do a lot. We do watch parties almost every night, watching some movies that, we're not going to react to, obviously. So Rachel and the crew, Jerry, Wendy, Blair, a lot of them, we'll sit back and we'll watch, funny shows. Some I'm just like, ugh. But, it's expanding my horizon, I guess. I don't know. I do enjoy this part of sitting back and be able to watch movies with you guys, and we keep the Zoom open so everybody can talk, or
And
maybe
I'm not sure if what you meant by that was like how many shows can we do, like can we edit per week, or how many can we watch per week, because there's a big difference there. We can watch way more shows than we can edit.
I can tell you this: we film one day, we edit the next, we film, edit. It just it's basically every other day, and that's how we have to do it. We do have some people coming on that are going to help with editing. Hopefully sooner than later.
Yeah.
But we're excited about that, and that's going to, obviously put more content.
Right now we have me and Jordan who are doing all the editing. I'm doing 3 videos per week, and he does 2 videos per week. So yeah, my editing days are usually like Wednesday and then Saturday and Sunday, depending on what we're doing on Saturday and Sunday.
And shout out to Jordan for an amazing job editing. If you've watched any of the Lost edits, what an incredible job.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed by some of the things he does. And
Jordan has done all of the recent Lost videos, and he's done a really amazing job, at least for the past season or so. I know he's done. And yeah, he's done an amazing job. And as soon as I'm able to get more help with the editing, we can do a lot.
Then we can expand that.
Yeah, as we get more help, we'll put more content out on YouTube. Right now, we have a lot more content kind of available on Patreon, but that's because that's a lot faster and a lot more easy. Whereas YouTube, you have to stay in certain
parameters.
Yes, and it takes a lot longer, and so.
But no one wants to hear about that. People want to hear about The Walking Dead and what we're going to be watching and what we're for sure. Like I said, once we get up to par on editing and whatnot, a lot more content, and we can definitely do a lot more shows for you guys, and and the people that are helping edit, we try and take care of everyone and do really well with that. So we're excited. I mean, this year I feel with the Lord of the Rings and Ozark and Westworld and all these shows coming back, Stranger Things, which I'm excited about. The Boys, which I love. Better Call Saul.
Peaky Blinders.
My God.
Like, there's so many great shows that we watch.
If you haven't seen some of these, go watch them.
Yeah.
My God. I mean, Peaky Blinders has blown me away. Love the show. Love the cast, characters. Don't let Peaky Blinders, I know it sounds weird, but it's a good show.
An amazing show.
Yeah,
an amazing show. I'm seeing some questions about Sons of Anarchy in here. Sons of Anarchy, we did watch the pilot episode, and we both loved it.
Yes.
We both loved it. The pilot episode is available to watch over on our Patreon page, because that was in the poll for what would be replacing Lost. So that one, we both really loved it. It just didn't meet. It just didn't win the poll, basically. It
was close.
It was close. It was very close between all 5 of the shows that we watched, to be honest. Well, we watched 6, actually.
6. Fringe.
Yes.
Umbrella Academy.
Yes.
Westworld, Ozark, Sons of Anarchy, and, Prison Break.
Yes.
Which I loved, by the way. I had a hard...
It was very difficult. It was very difficult, but me and Steve both, after we watched all of the pilots, we ranked all of the pilots, what we just saw, and both of our first number 2s were exactly how we're watching it. So we figured our interest level is the same, so it sounds like a good idea. So Sons of Anarchy is one that we know that there's interest out there for it. So we will, neither one of us have seen it, so we definitely want to watch it at some point. I just can't promise when. But at some point, yeah.
Right. So stick around. We're going to do it. It's just a matter of time.
Z, thank you. Attack on Titan is a lot like The Walking Dead. It's the most popular show right now. I think you guys would really like it, and it would boost your channel.
Thank you.
It's anime, though.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yeah, I saw in the comments people were confirming that it is anime. I'm sure it's great, and maybe one day I will give anime a try, but I'm just so...
You need to talk her into that.
I'm a little bit picky about... I'm weird about anime for some reason. I don't know.
I don't know. Guys, I don't know if you're excited about The Walking Dead, and some of you probably have already seen the episode or whatnot, so please keep that, you know.
Yeah, we would have normally.
Yeah.
But the Super Bowl was on yesterday, so we had to watch the Super Bowl.
And the halftime.
And the halftime
and the commercials.
show, which,
what is up with the
like,
commercials, man?
The halftime show was superb. It was great. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was great. The commercials, thumbs down for me.
D+.
There was only a couple of commercials that are even memorable to me.
The Doritos one.
The Doritos one, and then there was an NFL one that I remembered that I thought was cute, and then the Nope trailer.
And that's something we're going to watch.
And that's something that I thought looked really good. We love Jordan Peele.
Yeah, yep.
We did watch Us, and...
Loved it. Loved it. It's on. Actually, that's one of the ones that we have.
Yeah. And what? And then the other one.
Get Out.
Yeah, Get Out. I knew what it was. It was just.
Yeah, where he runs right at him and turns.
Drawing a blank. We have watched them 2 movies, and they are the full reactions of those ones are available over on Patreon. But yeah, we definitely want to see Nope because we both love Jordan Peele and both love them 2 movies.
When was that? Was that in July?
I think so. I think it said July.
I want to say, if I remember right, it was July. So yeah, that's a ways away, but it's not that far away. Not that far away. Z Nation.
Doctor Strange trailer. Hell's Bells just asked about. Hell's Bells, we did not watch. We have not watched the Doctor Strange trailer. I didn't even know there was a Doctor Strange trailer out yet. And I'm probably not going to watch it because I like to go into, especially with Marvel movies, because...
I'd hate that.
I don't know. I'm getting less strict on it, though. So, I don't know. We'll see.
I really feel like, you know, with... And I watched the trailers for Eternals and Shang-Chi. Loved them. And it didn't give away anything. To be super honest with you, I went in, I watched it, I loved it, it got me hyped for it, and then I backed out.
And now that we're caught up with everybody else, I don't think it would be that big of a deal. But no, I haven't watched it yet. And
trailers are
maybe we
fun.
Will. Maybe
fun
we
to
will.
do.
Maybe we will watch it. Pineapple?
Yep. Yeah, we used the words during the Super Bowl because we were scared that
we had a safe word.
Yeah, we had a safe word, pineapple.
Because we were in a Zoom watch party when we were watching the Super Bowl last night, and I was sharing screen, and yes, it's basically anytime anything came up Marvel related or anything that we just didn't want to be spoiled on. I think they had me stop it once for the Lord of the Ring things. But basically, they just yelled out pineapple, and I immediately would shut it off. So, anything like that, we have.
They did have a Marvel. They did have a Marvel one too that we didn't get to see either because they saved.
There was a Marvel one on there. I literally saw the Marvel thing go across the screen, and then I heard people screaming, yelling pineapple at me. So I just shut it off. I don't even know what movie it was a trailer for. So
next movie will actually be Spider-Man: No Way Home, and soon thereafter. So I
Well,
think
we're doing a watch party this weekend on Saturday
for Venom 1 and 2.
For Venom 1 and 2. Now, I don't think that we have to watch Venom necessarily, but we said, yeah, we'd like to watch Venom because he was a part of the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. So we just wanted to watch those this weekend.
And we are all caught up on the Spider-Man movies.
Yes.
We did that in a watch party.
Yes. This past Saturday, we watched the 2 Andrew Garfield movies.
Yep.
And then weekends before that, we had watched the first 3. So we're all caught up on those. Venom this weekend. And then after that, yeah, we're going to have Spider-Man. That'll be the next movie. And then Lord of the Rings will be the next movie after that, which will be the first weekend in March.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys, if you guys aren't a part of our Patreon, you might want to be at this point because we have so much.
Hot.
We're going to have so much content coming up on there.
And I'm really looking forward to this year.
Yeah.
With everything coming back, we're going to be on the same page as you.
Yeah.
And we're going to have discussions. And we really like to talk about them over on Zoom more so than here because a lot of the times when we get out of a reaction, we have to let things kind of process, and then we're able to kind of talk about them. Some of the things we can talk about, but more comes to you obviously as you filter through.
But that's why it's so
episode,
fun to watch, and that's why it's so fun to watch it in Zoom with other people. Then we get done with our stuff of our reaction and everything, and then we go into the Zoom, and a lot of the times if we're watching it all together, they will say, hey, you forgot to mention this, or hey, what about this? And then we'll be like, oh yeah,
my God.
I forgot to bring that up, or,
and it'll be something huge.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's weird, but that's how it works out.
Yeah.
It really does. And tonight we're planning on watching The Walking Dead and talking about it. I don't know how I'll be at the end of the episode. Obviously, we haven't seen it, so I don't know what happens, or if we lose someone, or if we whatever the case might be. We're still going to talk about it at the end of this.
Oh, 100 times over. Yeah, and when we watched the first 8 episodes of The Walking Dead of season 11, every single Zoom meet, like every time we did a live reaction, like it was so fun. Like we'd be talking for like at least an hour. I feel like
sure.
Every episode. I feel like,
and that's the fun of it.
That's the fun of it. Yeah. But yeah, it is almost 6:30, you guys. If you guys have any final questions you want to ask before we have to go, because we are starting this tonight at 7 in a half hour. So
the Zoom will actually open up in just a few minutes.
The Zoom will open up in a few minutes. Yeah.
So if you need any help or whatever, let us know. We'll try and help get you in there. Obviously, it's super easy.
The Zoom link will be posted in our Discord, which you will have access to if you're a patron, and also on our actual Patreon timeline. So if you're part of the correct tier, you'll have access to that. But
watch it on your phone. Watch it on your iPad. Watch it on your computer.
Come talk to us.
Yeah, we want to meet you guys. We really do. We enjoy doing these conversations and
meeting new
right
people.
Now, we're talking to you, but it's always better when we get to actually speak with you and
it's more personalized,
intimate,
and that's what we
like. And it's Valentine's Day.
And happy Valentine's Day, by the way, everybody.
Hope everyone had a wonderful day, and if you're single, hope you had a wonderful day. But happy Valentine's Day to everyone. We're excited about getting started tonight. This is working really well. I'm excited. So in a half hour, we're going to be starting.
Yeah, so come on over, join us for our live reaction of The Walking Dead tonight, where we can all watch it together, and you can watch our fresh reactions to it.
I have no idea what's going to happen tonight, but I tell you right now, I feel like amazing.
Like it's going to be epic?
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's going to be epic.
We let off where what's that weapon again? Hwacha? Whatever.
Hwacha.
What's going to happen there?
I feel like out of there's 4 people. No, 5 now because Daryl's with them, right? So I don't see any of them getting hurt.
Peaky Blinders reactions. What's that say to you guys?
Peaky Blinders is uploaded on Wednesday on YouTube, you guys. We're all caught up with Peaky Blinders on Patreon. So if you are impatient, you can join our Patreon. And the Peaky Blinders reactions are available in the $5 tier. So $5 and you get to see all of them. So
Trent Black, Lacey and Steve, can you react to Z Nation, please?
I have heard of that. We have not seen it.
Is that a series?
I think it's a series on Netflix, if I'm remembering correctly. I believe I've seen it go across my Netflix screen.
Oh, one other movie that I really want to see. It's like Train to Busan, but what's it called?
It's All of Us Are Dead.
Yes, I want to watch that. I don't know when that's going to be done, but I feel like we need to watch it.
Yeah, there's you guys, there are so many shows, and I can tell you that over on our Patreon we're watching Bates Motel, and we have 8 episodes left of Bates Motel. 8 episodes, so about 8 weeks. Once we are caught up with Bates Motel, we're going to be taking on another Patreon only show. So in 2 months, if you guys are interested, come on over and put in your 2 cents for what you would want potentially that show to be. We have a list right now, but we're always adding to it for, stuff like that. So, but yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
6:30. Thank you guys so much. We love each and every one of you. We are going to go watch The Walking Dead. I'm so excited.
I hope you guys are excited because I'm excited for part B of this.
Yeah.
I don't want it to end, but obviously, with COVID and how things kind of got broke up or whatever, I don't know if this was the plan all along, but I feel like I'm at home again. This was a show that we started a long time ago, almost at the beginning, and to see it through this is amazing.
Yeah.
So much fun.
So much fun, and I'm excited. I really hope we get to see some of you guys over there when we're watching it tonight. If we don't get to see you, then at least you guys will get to see us on Sunday. So yes. Thank you guys so much for being fans, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, all of that. We love you guys, and we hope you guys all have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Until tonight. Peace out.